I graduated college 2 years ago.
I graduated in 2015.
I graduated a few months ago.
Completed my BSc with specialization in microbiology and zoology.
Driving to work.
For a living, I do internal
A
communications.
social media editor and an assistant manager.
Registered nurse.
Data scientist.
Social media manager.
Fast food manager.
Lateral freelancer.
I currently work in television, but I also have a small animation company doing stop motion animation, and amongst all of that, I occasionally do freelance camera or editing work.
I'm only now starting to look for my first job.
I sound confused about it, but that's what I do for a living, so.
Oh, and for the month of January and February, I made most of my money by driving a whole bunch of strippers around.
Now I'm doing something totally different from what my degree calls for.
It wasn't anything that I went to school for.
Originally, when I graduated uni, I did try and search for teaching jobs all over the state that I live in Australia. I was unsuccessful, but I also found that I had lost the desire to teach in a classroom setting, something that I don't think I really had for most of my degree.
In general, I think life's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with life right now.
I'm pretty indifferent about
I
life.
do like
I
it.
feel like it's good.
I do like life in my 20s.
I don't hate it.
I hate it.
I feel like my life only really started when I turned 23, and everything that happened to me before that was just my backstory.
I actually love it a lot for many reasons, because I have the support of my parents, because I have a wonderful girlfriend.
I'm pretty cool with where I'm at in life, but also I'm very ambitious, so there's always room to grow.
I think I was like a housewife in a past life because I'm just naturally good at being an adult.
I'm just a little scared of the future.
Looking at your credit card bills and thinking, why did I spend that much money on food?
I know for sure I can do a lot more things if I just work harder and not be lazy.
I don't like having to find somebody to be in a relationship with, and I really don't like being an adult for the fact that if you're alone, then it's sad.
I do need to get a bit of a better work-life balance, because sometimes I literally don't stop working.
All I do is working from home, and I feel like I can't have any free time to do anything when I want to do. I can't like travel or do anything like cool and not have to worry about money, but
All the adults I'm surrounded by seem like they're stuck in this routine that they're perfectly happy with or stressed out about. And I guess I wonder, will I ever find that rhythm that they have, or will I continue to live this chaotic way of living?
The best way I've described this phenomenon to my friends is that I feel like I'm in a dressing room trying on a bunch of different outfits, but I'm not really wearing the right bra, and therefore I can't tell if I like the outfit or not. And I feel like it might still be like that for another year or maybe more, even though I've sort of started to narrow down what I do want to do and I figured out more clearly what I don't want to do. I'm still figuring it
I
out.
always felt left behind when it comes to comparing myself to other people my
I
age.
didn't really follow the typical life path.
Other people are settled down, they've got a family already, they're earning good money. It looks like they've got all the boxes ticked.
we all have struggles that we definitely had to go through every day.
Before I ever graduated from high school, I had already moved out of my parents' house. I lived in a different city from them. I was in a long-term relationship living with then at the time my boyfriend, and then I married him, and then I divorced him.
Like, I have been a nurse for the last 5 years, but I am still questioning myself. I am still like asking myself if this is really the place that I'm going to be in the next coming years, decades.
When you're in your 20s, you're not entirely sure of who you are and where you belong in the world.
It's all perfectly okay. We all are learning about ourselves.
There's no rules to life. You can do whatever you want. Like, your life is made up of what you believe in your mind. So my head almost exploded.
I mean, you can complain about life all you want. I mean, I do all the time, but no one's gonna do anything about it except you.
I think we're all on our own individual path, and there's no point rushing. Like, things happen at their own pace and they happen at the time that's right for you.
And this is one of the best things I've learned throughout the last 2 years, is that no one has their shit together.